As we say hello to you from here at Bart Kaufman Stadium, Graham Nash and Brooks White. Brooks, weather was daunting this week. It didn't look like this game was going to be played, but here we are, sunny skies, and you got to think that favors Indiana. As we welcome you into the broadcast booth, hello everybody, alongside Max Schwartzberg and Giovanni Collada, I'm Graham Nash. Well, to find the last time that these two teams played, you've got to go all the way to the beginning of the month of July, which at this point feels like months ago. But Gio, these two teams, both in names on the roster and in style of play, could not look and feel more different. Hello and happy Saturday, everybody, alongside Max Schwartzberg and Giovanni Collada, I'm Graham Nash. Max, over its last 5 games, Hyannis has taken on the 3 best pitching teams in the Cape Cod Baseball League, and as a result, its batting has really taken a dip. So we welcome you into the broadcast booth alongside Giovanni Collada and Max Schwartzberg. I'm Graham Nash. Max, the last time that these two teams faced off, it was a very close 3-1 ball game that Hyannis pulled out, but they were the best batting team in the Cape Cod Baseball League then. They're the best batting team in the Cape Cod Baseball League now, so it's going to come down to the pitching for Katuitt. Speciak taken to left field. It gets down in front of Matt Mura. They send the runner. Mura tries to gun him down. The throw in time. Matt Mura from left hoses down Potestio. And Hyannis has a chance to win the ball game in the bottom of the 10th inning. Laced into left field, Parker Brocious, it's over his head. 1 scores for the Braves. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's a 2 RBI double for Mark Quattrani. And Bourne, with its back against the wall, finds life. 1-1 to Williamson, crushed down the right center side. No doubt. 2-run blast for Andrew Williamson, his 3rd home run of the summer. 2-2. Briggs nails one down the right side. Potestio at the wall. 2 home runs for Hyannis. Brody Briggs with his 1st home run of the season. And it gives Hyannis a 5-2 lead. Welcome back to Bart Kaufman Field. We got a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Indiana and Washington facing each other for the first time ever as conference opponents. As TJ Schuyler, the catcher and 9-hole hitter, is going to lead off this inning. Schuyler, a 130 average. He's only played in 11 of 12 games for Indiana. 9 starts for him. This is his 10th. He's ahead quickly against Noah Kenny. Kenny was shutting things down. He had a 3-up, 3-down inning in the bottom of the 2nd. 3 strikeouts in a row, spanning the end of the 1st and the beginning of the 2nd inning. But he's come out behind here against Schuyler. That one just clips the zone.
And that one was a high pitch, but ultimately Schuyler was never going to swing at that one, ahead 2-0 in the count. But what was so good about Kenny's performance in the 2nd inning was his ability to get out ahead in those counts. He was very aggressive early in those counts and had very favorable pitchers counts. So he was more aggressive with the pitches now down early in this one.
And he's worked it to a full count. Kenny did a good job getting it level. But Schuyler has been patient, really hasn't taken that bat off his shoulder. 3-2. Upstairs, ball 4, the first walk of the game for Indiana.
Well, getting Schuyler on first base for the Hoosiers, that is very important. Schuyler, obviously no hits so far this year for the catcher. He's more of a defensive player, one of the better players in the conference defensively from behind the dish. Getting on base early in this 3rd inning, that could be important for the Hoosiers, as now it's the top of the batting order.
And it's Aiden Krause. Takes the ball upstairs.
Krause had that single to start the game. If he can also be aggressive with this count with a guy on first base, could mean good things coming for the Indiana Hoosiers.
This is Krause's first season in Bloomington. Transfer from Chandler Gilbert Community College, JUCO, where he had an over .330 career batting average. This guy's a stud. And he's trying to work his average now back up to 300, right around 290. High pop-up, still on the infield. It's Draper, who misses it. And that's still not going to work out too well for Indiana because Schuyler was certain, I think as most people were here at Bart Kaufman Field, that that catch would be made. So it's really of no detriment to Washington because still there's one out and still there's only one runner over on first.
Yeah, now Will Moore, the Canadian, will jog into the batter's box. But yeah, an interesting play there. Aiden Krause pops that one. Honestly, that ball was well above our field of view here. Difficult play, especially with the sun coming out for Draper there. But Washington is able to escape. Ultimately, nothing bad happened. And still, Kenny dealing right now for the Huskies, trying to get out to an early lead in the count.
And he blows one by Will Moore. Moore struck out looking his first time up to the plate. He's on a 2-game on-base streak, trying to extend that here in the Big Ten opener against Washington. As a check over is late to Krause. Moore only in his sophomore season, and still he's one of the more experienced players on this Indiana roster. He's had 50-plus career games in the Cream and Crimson. So there's a second check over that's late. And that just speaks volumes to the staff on this Indiana team. Very, very young. Trying to bring some firepower. Grows the season does. Runner goes. The pitch is high. The throw down. They got him.